My Naija people, how na dey? I must confess the intrigues that keep greeting the Nigerian polity, especially after the presidential election which held on February 25, is not ceasing at all. In fact, it seems to be getting more interesting by the day. Now, I would say in a quite surprising development, the federal government of Nigeria has accused the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi and his vice, Datti Baba Ahmed, of treason. That is serious. Information Minister Lai Mohammed gave the government's position during an engagement with journalists in Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. He accused the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, of inciting people to violence over the outcome of the presidential elections, saying it is treasonable. You know that Peter Obi came third in the February 25 presidential election where Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the ruling party APC was announced winner. Obi and Atiku Abubakar, who came third and second respectively, are however challenging the results of the election in court, saying that the election and result collation was flawed. However, both of them have publicly called their supporters to refrain from violence while they challenge the results in court. It is now quite surprising to hear the much that the information minister is saying, as it appears not to be a true representation of reality. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that Lai Mohammed is in Washington, D.C. to engage with international media organizations and related groups on the just concluded 2023 general election. It also reports that the minister had so far engaged with the Washington Post, Voice of America, Associated Press, and the Foreign Policy magazine. During the respective interactions with the media organizations, the minister said it was wrong for the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to submit to seeking redress in court over the outcome of the election and, on another hand, incite people to violence. Obi and his vice, Datti Baba Ahmed, cannot be threatening Nigerians that if the president-elect, Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress APC, is sworn in on May 29, it will be the end of democracy in Nigeria. This is treason. You cannot be inviting insurrection, and this is what they are doing. Obi's statement is that of a desperate person. He is not a Democrat that he claims to be. A Democrat should not believe in democracy only when he wins elections, Mohammed said. The minister said in challenging the election results, there was no pathway to victory for either Peter Obi or the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar. According to Lai Mohammed, both opposition candidates failed to meet the constitutional requirements to be declared as president. He said, the constitution has stringent criteria for anybody who wants to be president of Nigeria. Not only must he have the plurality of votes in an election, he must also have scored 1/4 of votes cast in at least 25 states. Only the president-elect met the criteria by scoring 8.79 million votes and having 1/4 of all votes cast in 29 states of the federation, he said. Lai Mohammed continued, Atiku came second with 6.9 million votes, but was only able to make 1/4 of the votes cast in 21 states. He said Peter Obi came third with 5.8 million votes, but won only 1/4 of the votes cast in 15 states. You cannot win an election where you came a distant third position and failed to meet constitutional requirements. The Minister of Information further took a swipe at Peter Obi, stating that while he complains of fraud, Obi has accepted his victory in Lagos. Elaborating on his mission to the US, the Minister of Information Lai Mohammed said he was there to correct the negative narratives being promoted by critics of the election. He said the opposition, having lost in the election, was alleging fraud, calling for its cancellation and the constitution of an interim government. We have come here to balance the skewed narratives and to tell the world unambiguously that the just concluded general elections in Nigeria are the fairest, most transparent and authentic in the history of Nigeria. The election is the most fair and credible because of the introduction of the bimodal voters verification system, BVAS, which I regard, according to Lai Mohammed, as a game changer. BVAS technology had helped to weed out ghost and illegal voters, eliminate multiple voting and return sanity to the elections, Lai Mohammed said. The Minister of Information submitted that according to INEC reports, the BVAS during the polls worked 97%, and this gives credibility to the elections. Well, Lai Mohammed is a top official of the government. I guess you really will not expect him to say anything less than the much he has said concerning the conduct of the general elections. But tell me what you think. Do you agree with his positions, or do you think he's being economical with the truth? Please feel free to use the comment section, and do remember to like this video. Thank you for watching, my Naija people. Una do well.